Hello, everyone, and happy Monday to you all. Hope everyone's doing okay and started the week great. I'm okay for the most part. Not super great, but anyway, mostly having to do with some minor, very minor health issues, and the fact that I can never clean my glasses. Like I haven't been wearing glasses for like 15 years. Good morning. Hi, Stephen. Hi, Tamara. I'll just share this really quickly and then we can just get started. How has your weekend been, by the way, while we're at it? As far as I can tell, mine was great. Jesus Christ. I worked a bit because last week I had to take some free days due to all the running around and going to the hospital thing, but you know, it was okay for the most part. Come on, Facebook, work. That's one down. And another one. I feel so proud of myself for only being like a couple of minutes late today. Okay, let's see. Oh, a beach day sounds amazing, Tamara. That sounds awesome. Hey there. Good morning. Well, good evening. Oh, that's not great. I haven't written much last week either. Mostly because I had to do quite a bit of editing and just my schedule went out the window quite a bit with stuff that showed up and I needed to take care of. And speaking of, what are we working on today? I am editing. I have to edit a story, finish editing it, and proof it today, and then send it to someone else to read through it. It's for an anthology. So, as it has to be done by me and the other person reading it by the end of this week, I have to do my part today. And I'm going to do it. Like, there's no delaying it. So that's what I'm doing during this sprint. I'm hoping to get at least a chapter per sprint. So, well, we'll see how it goes. Oh, boy. Oh, awesome, Stephen. Congratulations for that. That sounds amazing. Okay, I've shared it on Facebook. I've got my document open, and here's Alex, who was he was a bit late because he was busy, you know, having breakfast, which he got slightly late, like 15 minutes late, because it was a slow morning today. Basically because I woke up in the middle of the night with a bit of a pain issue, and I couldn't fall asleep until the pill kicked in. So yay, that was great. So yeah, we're going to start the first one at 10 past, and I'll try to work in, oh, shut up, sorry. I'll try to work in about like 5 or 6 sprints today, because if we start early and I don't ramble too much, which, let's face it, if it's just me, I'm not that much in danger of doing. Oh my God. What the hell am I doing with these glasses? We don't know. We never will. I had a thingy to clean them, which was conveniently placed here. It is. Oh, there it is. I'm not as much of an idiot as I thought I was. So yeah. I'm hoping for like 5 or 6 chapters, which will bring me like close to halfway through. this piece has, let me see, 16 chapters. I've already edited 2, so if I can stick to a chapter plus per session, I'll get at least half of it done during this writing, and then in a couple of hours I can wrap it up afterwards. By the way, when I'm not live streaming, my sprints are 25 minutes each. I do 25 minutes of work and then 5 minutes of break. And yeah, that's about it. What are you guys working on today? I think I asked, but then I might have forgotten because I'm not awake yet. Why aren't you connecting? Like, please connect. I need you to connect. Yay! Yeah, that's working. Okay, so I got my Scrivener file ready, and we're starting in about a minute. So hope you're ready too. I should probably switch this to the right project too. That would be absolutely amazing. By the way, is anyone in here still using the Demon app? Because I know quite a few people gave up on it, but I live for it. I've had it for months. I paid for the full version, and I'm really happy with it. I might be insane. Oh, sorry about that, but you know, it's Sunday night. I think you deserve a break, and we'll see you. We'll see you next time. Oh, okay, it's time. So start in 3, 2, 1, and go. And that's a break. God, why did I make this chapter so long? All of them are kind of longish, longer than I used to. So I almost got through a full chapter in this sprint. So that's great. Fred, we're doing a writing oh God, sorry, my dog is pushing me forward. So we're doing a writing and editing live stream. So pretty much we get together and write or edit or outline, and we write for 15 minutes and then we chat for like 5 in between. So I hope that clears it up. So just to respond quickly to the chat, hi everyone, thanks for joining. And Claire, Dana, and Natalie, don't worry about being late. Also, I think there was a bit of a misunderstanding between how I phrased my comments, because my first one about buying all my books came after Natalie's comment, but that was addressed to Jay. And sorry if that didn't make any sense. But Natalie, if we want to talk about spending money after this sprint, I'm more than willing to. All of mine goes to books. And oh my God, Natalie, that's so cool. That's awesome. Stephen, you did great. I have to be frugal because I want a display tablet. Like, the drawing tablets that are actually a monitor that you pretty much draw on. I want that in my future. So, plus all my money goes into my books. Because, there's editing and stuff. And I think I mean, I wasn't to begin with. Like, I think in my university years I wasn't, but I'm pretty frugal to begin with. I generally kind of stick to buying things I need, unless we talk gadgets and geeky stuff. Then I'm lost. Like, no, I did have like a laptop, a phone, and a tablet, and I could definitely live with less of those. Mm-hmm. That's a good idea. Just get through it once and then go back to whatever parts you need to still fix. And also, if you find yourself that you keep returning to them and you keep changing them all the time, maybe it's time to just send it off to your editor and just not worry about it and see what they say, because you might just be obsessing over something, Tamara. So, yeah. Claire, how's the snacking going? Because that's really important to me right now. Like, I've not had breakfast yet, because usually when I do the streams, like, no, every morning, I wake up, I have my coffee, and then it takes like a couple of hours for me to be able to have breakfast, and I usually work in between. So yeah, but the moment I hear about people snacking, I'm like, oh, I'm hungry. That's awesome, Natalie. That's a really good word count. 1,500 words almost for like 20 minutes. Or, I mean, I don't know when you started. If you started at the time when we were supposed to start or earlier, but it's still for a morning, having over 1,500 words already is amazing. So, yeah. Uh, oh, okay. That's still a really good number. Like, right now, usually I'm trying to hit at least 2,000 words per day. And I get those written in about 2 to 3 hours. So that's a really good number for 2 hours. So we're good. Of course, since I've been editing a lot and my schedule kept being thrown, of course, by other things happening, I'll probably need to push myself harder this week if I want to at least get closer to wrapping up our investigations too. Um, oh, that's so cool, Natalie. I hope you do it at an hour that's not too late for me. Um, oh, okay, great. So let me know how the snacking goes. In this next sprint, which starts in 3, 2, 1, and go. And that's a break. How did everyone do? I finished the chapter I'd started and finished another one. So at least I'm sort of on track. Still, it's kind of slow, to be honest. I forgot these were longer chapters, so going through one in 15 minutes is a bit, I don't know, a bit of a stretch. But okay, we'll do as much as we can today. Oh my God, so much stuff to read. Nice going, Natalie and Stephen. Okay. So here we were when Sarah arrived around. Jesus Christ. Claire finished preparing her snacks, which is great. Sarah, I agree. Making your bed is such a dumb thing, yet we do it all the time. Okay. Maybe you're just a night owl, Dana, and that's how you function. I don't get it because I'm the very opposite of a night owl. Tamara, I use Photoshop for covers too. I'm not sure how great GIMP is for this. I know there are quite a few differences between them. I was thinking whether you could use Krita and maybe, but not really. That's more for painting. Nope, it's not a too old reference because Hawaii Five-0 is, I mean, is it still airing right now? Like the new series? So even if it's not airing anymore, because I kind of lost touch with it a few years back, it's been airing for a long time. So I guess the Bukam Dano reference has gotten into current pop culture. So I think you're fine. Um, Dana Canva is great for thumbnails. That works great, but it doesn't give you a lot of room to wiggle. Actually, just for thumbnails, I think GIMP's better if you know how to use it. And I did see the part about KDP and the estimated royalties. I know it was announced for the beta, but I don't care because I use Book Report and I always have my royalties there. And they're pretty spot on sales too, and how much money you make on each sale. No, that's a Hawaii Five-0 reference, isn't that right, Tamara? Like, okay, yeah, so I got it right. And it's still airing. That's awesome. I need to catch up with it at some point because I love that series. I love the protagonist, that actor whose name I can't remember right now. I first saw him in that Moonlight series he did, where he was a vampire detective, and then I just started watching Hawaii Five O for him because you know. Oh yeah, Claire, that's true. That's true. It's really handy and it works great if it's free. I'm not sure when they're going to roll it out, but it's cool. Like, I mean, if you get the same stuff that you get in Book Report, then you don't have to pay. That why not? Like, I'm at the point where Book Report is still free for me, so. Oh, yes, edit with me, Sarah. I'll feel less alone. Okay, so okay, let's do this print, and after that, let me tell you a story about a story that I think the world should know about. Claire, you'd better start editing, okay? So let's start in 3, 2, 1, and go. And if you're wondering why I'm so harsh, it's because I want hashtag orca porn here in the world to read. By the way, there's no orca or any animal kind of stuff happening in the book. It's just a funny hashtag we use for her paranormal romance. I feel like I always need to say that. And that's a break. I did another chapter and change. So yeah, about the bed thing. Apparently, if you start your morning by making your bed the moment you wake up, it just puts your brain into this state where you're getting tasks done and things accomplished, and it helps a lot over the day. So that's why we make our bed, I guess, or why we should. Some people don't make their beds, and I don't think they're that unhappy for it. Sorry about the back thing, Sarah. I hope you're not in a lot of pain. Nice going, Natalie, and Steven did great. And Tamara is moving to a new chapter. That's awesome. We're all doing awesome today. Oh yeah, I get that. I still hope it goes away kind of quick and it doesn't give you a lot of crap. So, oh yeah, I told you I was going to tell you about a story. Well, it's a story within a game. The game is called Drakengard. I don't even know how to describe this. There are dragons, there are aerial fights, there's a lot of killing on foot. The main character is a bloodthirsty warrior. His sister is a goddess, um, and they're attacked by an evil empire, and she's taken away at some point. Anyway, the point of the story is that you play the game, you get to an ending, which is debatable, not the best ending you could ever get in a game. It's not a happy story. And then at the end of it, you have a message flashing on the screen, like white text on black. It's the most ominous thing I've ever seen, and it says, 4 endings remain. And then you play again, and other things are unlocked. Because on your first playthrough, you just follow the story, you make no choices. And then you get to make choices. And the endings go from mildly bad to worse and worse and worse. So you keep playing, and the game is basically trolling you, and everything is so strange and weird, and oh my god. And Mike is playing it now, and I cannot stop watching him play it. It's fascinating in a very weird way. It's like how to torture your players, or the readers of your story. Um, it's wow. Scrubbing brushes? What am I like for what? Like to clean? Or for your and I don't know. I'm lost here. Claire, sorry. You'll have to explain. Give me context. Bear in mind, this is my first coffee, so it might be it. Oh, Claire, like this puts me to shame. Really. Really. I'm just there looking like, oh wow. No. So yeah, I don't need help. True, I can torture readers, but this is it's, oh my God. Can you imagine, like, when you play a game with multiple endings, you play because you know there are different endings and they're cool and some are good and some are bad, but it doesn't get from bad to worse, usually. And it's ominous because then you get 3 endings remain and 1 ending remains. And you know by that progression that it's going to get worse. And still you want to see it. You want to get there. And my theory about it is that the more you try, the more you achieve, the better you get at what you're doing, like trying to save this freaking world, the worse you're punished for it. It's so wow. Oh, for cleaning. Okay, yeah. You need to do your research online and get the proper brushes. It makes perfect sense now. So, okay, let's do another sprint. I'm so happy I can share well, I don't know if it's love. I don't know what it is. It's like watching a train wreck and being unable to just look away and wanting to see it through the end. That's my experience to Drakengard, with a lot of love though. So yeah, let's start in 3, 2, 1, and go. And that's great. And I did another chapter and change, which is pretty good. It feels like I'm picking up some speed. Oh yeah, true, Tamara. It's not that late for you yet. Oh god. This light is so annoying. By the way, we're going to do one more of these and then we'll wrap it up for the day. What are you researching, Sarah? Can you tell us, or is it a big secret? Oh, an SB. I don't know what an SB is. Oh, great. That is here. Isn't it great when you have pets and you have to fish out their hairs from everything? Yeah, I know, right? Suppressive person. Oh. Oh, Stephen. Well, that's like that's useful, I guess. Although I haven't figured it out in my entire existence, so sometimes I feel like my body still believes I'm 16 and acne breakouts happen. Suppressive person. Jesus Christ. They sound so freaking cultish. Like they're not even being like discreet about being as much of a cult as they are. It's weird, man. Where's that? Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Jesus Christ. It's weird that they're so powerful. Like, I feel like they've been very deliberate about who they just lured inside. It's so weird, man. uh, I like Super Patrol more. Like, Tamara's take on it was awesome. No, no, they don't have. That's just was the message something like admins can now see your content if it has been removed for community blah blah. That's a standard message. So unless something else changed, but everyone pretty much got that. Okay, it's time to start our final sprint in 3, 2, 1, and go. And that's a wrap. I actually did a chapter and a half this time, so getting better at it. Oh, Tamara, that's so weird to me. It's like, I don't even think I know what weed smells like. Not really. I can faintly remember. My only experience with it was in the Netherlands. I was staying with some friends, and my boyfriend at the time wanted to try weed, I guess. And they got it from one of those coffee shops in Amsterdam. And I remember the meal before because it was like this awesome grill that my friend made, and it was amazing. And then the guys smoked some weed, and my boyfriend got super sick, and I had to take care of him. So I kind of hated that. Mm-hmm. Okay, so Stephen got 200 words. That's awesome. Do you have a total for the night, Stephen? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chapters and a half, which is not bad, seeing how they're kind of on the longish side. I think I will need like 2 more hours to finish this edit afterwards, and then I have to go through it again with the read aloud option in Word. That's cool, Tamara. It's great when you're editing and you're like, oh, I need an entire new chapter here. Not always fun, but you get to write while editing. So I think that's a bit of a win. It's all good, Sarah. We're just wrapping up now. Thank you so much for coming in and chatting with us. I really appreciate it. I know how late it is for you. So speaking of the wrap up, thank you to everyone who's been here throughout the stream or partially. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me because it does make writing and editing a lot better and more efficient. I'll be back on Wednesday unless something goes wrong. I have my doc appointment tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully this time they don't send me home for some reason again. Dana starts at 7 p.m. for me, so that's 12 noon Eastern. 12 noon, that's what I meant. So it would be 6 a.m. for you, Tamara, because you're 13 hours behind me. Oh, Claire. But I'm sure you got all the, what do you call them? All the snacks. I'm sure you managed to do that. So, I mean, goals. Okay, so yeah, if you want to check out my books, the free ones for my newsletter or the sample for my first ever mystery, Find Them and Don't Settle Down, which has just released almost a week ago, so last Tuesday. Everything is linked in the description. If you're new to my channel and don't know me well, my name is Alina. I'm a fiction writer. My main areas of focus are contemporary romance, mystery, and sci-fi fantasy. And about 80% of my books are LGBT fiction. So they have LGBT protagonists or main characters. So yes, that's about it. And my phone is about to shut down because my battery is depleted, which is a great ending for this stream. Have a nice evening or day, everyone. I hope this week is absolutely lovely and you get all your goals achieved and you have some fun too and some relaxation. And I shall see you soon. Bye.